Imagine walking into a room where the faces of strangers greet you. Yet, there's something eerily familiar about their expressions. You sense that you've encountered these characters before, not in the physical world, but in a deeper, almost timeless way. This is the power of archetypes. These universal symbols and figures are embedded in the collective unconscious, shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and interactions. Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century, believed that archetypes are ancient patterns embedded in the psyche of all humans. By recognizing and understanding these archetypes, we not only uncover hidden aspects of ourselves, but also gain profound insight into others and the world around us. In today's video, we'll be exploring how Jung's archetypes serve as a key to understanding not only the depths of our individual personalities, but also the universal human experience that connects us all. As we delve into these timeless patterns, we'll discover how they can help us navigate the complexities of life, make more informed decisions, and cultivate deeper relationships. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel, where we explore the psychological landscapes that shape our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Whether you're here to deepen your self-awareness, uncover the mysteries of the mind, or embark on a journey of personal transformation, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll take a closer look at Carl Jung's theory of archetypes, how they manifest in our lives, and how recognizing them can lead to greater self-understanding and empathy for others. What are archetypes? Before we dive into the details, let's start with a simple question. What exactly are archetypes? At its core, an archetype is a universal, recurring symbol or pattern of behavior that is embedded within the collective unconscious of humanity. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist who developed the theory, proposed that these archetypes are not learned from culture or experience, but are innate structures of the human psyche that are inherited over generations. Jung believed that these archetypes represent essential aspects of human nature and reflect the universal struggles, desires, and experiences that define the human condition. Jung categorized archetypes into several primary figures that appear across different cultures, mythologies, and personal experiences. Some of these are easily recognizable, such as the hero, the shadow, and the wise old man, while others may be more subtle, like the anima/animus or the caregiver. Each of these archetypes embodies a specific set of traits, roles, and energies that resonate with us on a deep, often unconscious level. What makes archetypes so powerful is their ability to transcend time, culture, and geography. These symbols appear not only in ancient myths and religious texts, but also in modern-day literature, movies, and our everyday lives. Jung believed that by becoming aware of these patterns, we could achieve a greater sense of integration, balance, and self-awareness. The core archetypes in Jungian psychology. Let's explore some of the core archetypes identified by Carl Jung. These are foundational figures in the collective unconscious that shape our personalities, relationships, and life choices. The hero. The hero archetype represents the part of us that is courageous, ambitious, and driven to overcome obstacles. Heroes are often depicted as individuals who embark on a journey or quest, facing challenges, confronting their fears, and ultimately transforming themselves in the process. This archetype is a symbol of growth, strength, and resilience. We can see the hero in many cultural myths and stories, from King Arthur and Hercules to modern-day figures like Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker. Recognizing the hero within us can help us tap into our inner strength and motivation to pursue our goals, no matter how difficult the path may seem. The shadow. Perhaps one of Jung's most groundbreaking ideas was the concept of the shadow, those aspects of the self that are repressed, denied, or unacknowledged. The shadow consists of traits and impulses that society deems undesirable, such as anger, jealousy, or selfishness. These qualities are often hidden from our conscious awareness because they conflict with our idealized self-image. However, the shadow is not inherently evil or destructive. It is simply the unconscious part of us that we refuse to acknowledge. Jung believed that integrating the shadow, by bringing these repressed aspects into consciousness, was key to personal growth and self-acceptance. The shadow is often projected onto others, meaning that we may see these traits in people around us without realizing they are reflections of our own unacknowledged parts. The anima and animus. The anima, in men, and animus, in women, are archetypes that represent the unconscious feminine and masculine aspects of our personality, respectively. The anima is the inner feminine side of a man, while the animus is the inner masculine side of a woman. These archetypes are responsible for the ways in which we relate to the opposite gender and can also influence how we perceive ourselves. The anima can manifest as a nurturing, intuitive figure, while the animus might appear as a rational, action-oriented one. Understanding and integrating these aspects allows individuals to achieve greater balance and wholeness, recognizing that both masculine and feminine energies reside within all of us. The wise old man/woman, the sage. The wise old man or woman archetype represents wisdom, guidance, and deep understanding. This figure is often depicted as an elderly, experienced person who has insight into the deeper mysteries of life. The sage archetype is not limited to age, though. It can manifest at any stage of life when we access our inner wisdom, intuition, and spiritual understanding. The sage is often sought for advice or counsel, and their words tend to be profound, offering clarity and direction. Recognizing the sage within ourselves helps us develop a deeper connection to our inner wisdom and make more informed, thoughtful decisions. The caregiver. The caregiver archetype embodies compassion, empathy, and a desire to nurture and protect others. This figure often takes on the role of a protector or healer, offering comfort and support to those in need. The caregiver is selfless, putting the needs of others above their own. However, when overdeveloped or unbalanced, this archetype can lead to burnout or self-sacrifice. Embracing the caregiver archetype allows us to develop a deeper sense of empathy and kindness, while also recognizing the importance of setting healthy boundaries. The rebel. The rebel archetype is all about defiance, breaking free from societal norms, and challenging the status quo. Rebels are driven by a desire for change and transformation, often advocating for justice, freedom, or innovation. This archetype can manifest as a revolutionary figure, an activist, or even someone who challenges authority in small ways. While the rebel can inspire positive change, it can also lead to conflict and disruption. Recognizing the rebel within ourselves helps us question limiting beliefs and explore new possibilities. The innocent. The innocent archetype represents purity, optimism, and a desire to see the good in others. Individuals who embody this archetype may have an idealized view of the world, believing that everything will work out in the end. While this archetype can provide hope and joy, it can also be vulnerable to disillusionment. Understanding the innocent archetype within ourselves can help us maintain hope and optimism in the face of challenges, but also allow us to confront reality and take responsibility for our actions. How recognizing archetypes enhances self-understanding. Recognizing archetypes within ourselves is a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth. By identifying the archetypes that resonate most strongly with us, we gain insight into our core motivations, fears, and desires. This awareness allows us to better understand our strengths and weaknesses, enabling us to make conscious choices rather than simply reacting to unconscious impulses. For example, someone who identifies with the hero archetype might feel a deep sense of purpose and a drive to conquer challenges. However, they might also struggle with perfectionism or a fear of failure. By recognizing the influence of the hero within themselves, they can learn to embrace their vulnerability and accept that growth often comes from failure as much as success. Similarly, someone who identifies with the shadow might have tendencies to project their repressed qualities onto others. By becoming aware of this dynamic, they can begin to confront and integrate their shadow, leading to greater self-acceptance and healthier relationships. Archetypes and our relationships with others. Archetypes don't just influence our individual psyches, they also shape the way we interact with others. When we recognize the archetypes in the people around us, we can develop greater empathy and understanding. For instance, understanding that someone is embodying the shadow archetype can help us approach them with compassion, recognizing that their behavior may be a reflection of their own unacknowledged fears or insecurities. Similarly, recognizing the sage in others can help us appreciate their wisdom and seek their guidance during times of uncertainty. In relationships, archetypes can sometimes lead to patterns of projection. For instance, one person may project their inner hero onto their partner, expecting them to fulfill a certain role or save them from difficulties. Alternatively, one may project their shadow onto another person, criticizing them for qualities they refuse to acknowledge in themselves. By recognizing these projections, we can work toward greater self-awareness and more balanced, authentic relationships. Carl Jung's concept of archetypes offers a fascinating lens through which we can explore the deeper layers of the human psyche. By identifying and integrating these archetypes within ourselves, we unlock the potential for greater self-awareness, personal growth, and emotional healing. Archetypes serve as timeless blueprints for understanding the human experience, helping us navigate the complexities of life with more clarity and compassion. As we move forward in our personal journeys, it's important to remember that embracing these archetypes isn't about limiting ourselves to rigid roles or identities. Instead, it's about recognizing the vast range of energies, patterns, and potentials that exist within us and learning to bring them into balance. By becoming aware of these unconscious forces, we can take charge of our lives, make more empowered choices, and cultivate more authentic relationships. The integration of archetypes allows us to connect with a deeper sense of self. It helps us understand why we think, feel, and behave in certain ways and provides the tools to shift patterns that no longer serve us. Whether it's tapping into the wisdom of the sage when we need clarity or confronting the shadow aspects of our personality, recognizing archetypes is a key to unlocking our fullest potential. This self-awareness not only benefits us, but also enables us to relate to others with empathy, understanding, and compassion. In the context of modern life, where we are often pulled in many directions and influenced by external forces, archetypes offer us a roadmap for navigating the inner world. They help us become more mindful of the roles we play and the parts of ourselves we may have neglected. When we bring these unconscious patterns into the light, we start to step into our true power, one that is whole, integrated, and aligned with our authentic self. If this exploration of Jung's archetypes has sparked something within you, if you feel inspired to dive deeper into understanding yourself, your relationships, and the universal forces at play in your life, then I encourage you to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. Here, we will continue to explore these fascinating psychological concepts, unravel the mysteries of the mind, and guide you on your path to self-discovery and personal growth. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an insightful video that could help you unlock new dimensions of your life. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts with us below. Let's continue the conversation and explore these timeless patterns together. We look forward to having you as part of our community as we unfold the journey of self-awareness, understanding, and transformation, one archetype at a time. Thank you for joining us today, and remember, when you understand the archetypes within you, you gain the power to live a life that is more authentic, aligned, and fulfilling. Until next time, stay curious, stay reflective, and let your journey unfold.